One Punch Man Season 3 made so many fans angry that this popular animator had to come out and criticize all of the negativity. And of course, the fans were not happy about Takashi's statement. While I understand why Takashi is so unbelievably upset over the criticisms towards One Punch Man Season 3, as he is a part of the production and feels connected to this series, and to see fans criticize his and other artists' work on this season, it must hurt. Nobody deserves any threats towards them. However, I do feel like there is a lot to criticize about One Punch Man that even I can't ignore. Takashi Hashimoto says in his statement that they are being criticized for the smallest of details. But the truth is, the criticisms aren't just for the smallest details, but for the other big major details. There are a lot of very obvious animation errors, bad drawings, bad slideshows, and bad editing that I think even the average Joe would pick up on. And they should have never accused people watching One Punch Man illegally overseas, because that is fake news, mate, as a lot of people are watching One Punch Man legally. And it does look like Takashi is of course aware of that fact, doubling down on his statement. But like I said in a video before, it doesn't matter how much time, effort and energy artists and animators pour into One Punch Man Season 3. At the end of the day, all the fandom cares about is whether or not that final product is great or garbage. Takashi talks about how we have to think about the people who are creating the footage behind the scenes. And yes, while we have to understand and think about all the poor animators who are working to the bone, shouldn't it be up to the production committee to make sure that they are looking after and taking care of their artists and animators? If you release a piece of work to the general public, you are automatically guaranteed criticism, and of course no artist deserves any negativity towards them as a human. However, not giving constructive criticisms and just giving false positivity is going to do more damage than good, because the production committee will look at all of the positive comments and be like, oh, we're doing a good job, let's keep up this slideshow mess. And seasons 4, 5 and beyond will continue to look like an absolute disaster. In the past couple of days, this statement has gone viral more or less on social media, with many fans criticizing the animator and many fans also coming to the animator's defense. Popular YouTuber Mother's Basement even responded to the criticism targeted towards Takashi Hashimoto's statement, saying, so many willfully missing the point. These animators are being worked to the bone, forced to put out half-finished art they themselves are not happy with on a brutally unfair production schedule. Personally attacking the staff is pointless. The production committee is at fault. Both his post and the Anime News Center article post have gone viral, gaining over millions and millions of views. And of course, a lot of people are not happy with not only Takashi but even Mother's Basement. You have comments like this, and you have other fans who feel like Takashi is trying to guilt trip them into liking One Punch Man and defend it. A lot of this anger, of course, is coming directly after the very disappointing One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7. That episode currently has a 2.4 out of 10 on IMDb, with One Punch Man Season 3 overall only at 5% on Rotten Tomatoes. What makes these scorings even more insane is that My Hero Academia, the final season episode 8, is currently the highest rated episode in My Hero Academia's history, with last week's episode of One Punch Man being the lowest episode in One Punch Man's history. The contrast and irony is absolutely wild. In terms of popularity, both My Hero Academia and One Punch Man are on the same level of being incredibly popular. So when you see a popular series like One Punch Man not even get the same treatment in terms of love and care put into the animation fight sequences, yeah, I don't blame the fans for being disappointed. My Hero Academia is able to deliver season upon season upon season yearly, and even if there is a dip in art and animation quality, at least we are all well aware that we are guaranteed My Hero Academia content on a yearly basis, whereas One Punch Man Season 3 took over 6 years to come out. So for a One Punch Man fan to wait over 6 years for their favorite anime to come back, only for the main draw of the series to lack in animation, And to see an animator who worked on One Punch Man accuse the people living outside for watching it illegally and not bring up any of the issues within One Punch Man Season 3, yeah, one can understand why the fans are not happy with that statement. And oh boy, the drama continues as the official Bandai Namco US X account updated their banner for My Hero Academia, and many fans are very angry towards Bandai, saying that they no longer care for One Punch Man and have betrayed the fandom. I honestly find it a bit funny that Bandai Namco have just promoted the final season on their official website for the US X account, knowing the ongoing controversy about One Punch Man Season 3. It's like they want to completely bury One Punch Man due to the ongoing negativity, but fans also have to understand that the Bandai Namco US X account is not the Bandai Namco's Film X account. This US X account is mainly promoting the video games, but it does appear that the fans don't care, and anytime they see Bandai Namco, they are going to make sure that they share their negativity as much as possible. One Punch Man Season 3 had such errors that people are accusing JC staff of using AI. Our girl has 6 fingers and 3 Mizukis on her chest. What do I think about these AI allegations? I don't think it's AI, I just think that the artists were incredibly rushed, that they forgot to check whether or not the drawing was good or not. It's not even just the extra additions of extra fingers and extra Mizukis. It's just the way some of the characters are drawn as well, and those constant speed line background things. What is going on, mate? And of course, the cherry on top of this absolutely disgusting cake known as One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 7 is how the episode cuts a lot of scenes from the manga. YouTuber Joseph Yu made a very interesting detailed video comparing the manga to the anime. Go check this YouTuber out, but yeah, it's so insanely unfortunate that the anime cut out a lot of very interesting panels, making this episode feel like a watered down version of what the manga was. And mate, that is very unfortunate. And it is because of all of these reasons as to why Takashi Hashimoto is getting a lot of negative reactions from his controversial statement. Fans are not just angry towards Bandai Namco and not just angry towards the higher ups at JC staff, but now they are venting their frustrations to the artists and animators. And speaking of the artists and animators, before Shinpai Nagai, the director of One Punch Man Season 3, deactivated his account, he seemingly responded to the Garu sliding meme saying that, "I'm seriously peed off." They both worked on One Punch Man Season 3 and have some sort of attachment to it. Despite all of this, one thing to take away from all of these negative reactions and statements is that One Punch Man Season 3 Episode 8 is guaranteed to be absolutely horrible. You can expect sliding PNGs and bad art and bad animation, as the One Punch Man producer said that episode 5 and 9 are set to be the particular episodes where the fans have to pay special attention to the action scenes, with this season featuring action scenes that are even more intense and continuous than previous ones. If they are putting all of their blood, sweat and tears into episodes 5 and 9, with 5 already being aired, episode 9 is set to be the one to have all the good stuff, then that means they have sacrificed all of their energy and resources into that one episode, and all the other episodes will be the same as episode 7, which is very unfortunate, because ideally you want that energy to be put into episodes 5, 9 and all the other episodes of season 3. But are JC staff going to cook for season 3 episode 9, or will the meal be disappointing? Who knows, we just got to wait and see. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you guys think of all of this? Tell me, like this video, subscribe for more One Punch Man videos, as well as other anime news updates, reviews, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. Thank you for watching. The Second Boy Dude signing out.